The statement was made that the SEIU contracts garnered a lot of support here, and that's true. That was a game-changing agreement. And as I recall, Governor Schwarzenegger said, the best deal would be had then, it would never get better. Now we got a new governor, and one can make an argument that the previous governor and the prison guards didn't get along well. That's all true. But last year, when you had a game-changing memorandum of understanding, the negotiated agreements that turned back the clock to 1999, that was a good deal in the context. This would have been a good deal in the context of last year. Unfortunately, we're not in last year. We're in 2011. We're facing a $26 billion deficit. You're asking the voters to raise taxes at the same time you're making cuts. This agreement scores a little bit of savings this year, and then it costs a lot more down the road. And so you're saying, in other words, that you have to have new revenues to cover this agreement. That's the difference between this MOU and the MOU we voted on before. And so if you want to be honest about this, when you're taking $100 million or $200 million or whatever it is out of this, you're taking that from some other line item in the budget. Call it schools. We've been going on this little road show about how cuts are going to impact the schools. Why don't you deliver the message that you thought this contract was more important than keeping schools open? Because a choice for one thing is a choice not for something else. So the reality is, this isn't last year, it is this year. The reality is we still have a budget hole, and you're yet again bringing something in that costs the state more money. It does not save the state money, so don't try to pass that off. No, it does not. So we need to do this in the context of the budget. And when we get down that path and figure out how we're going to do this big hole, then bring this back for a vote and see where your votes are. I ask for a no vote.